What's up, my people? Trust you're doing very good. So thank you for watching and coming today. So if you've been following me on this particular series on this amplifier, so today we'll be adding the volume, which is very simple. This is the volume I have with me. This is what the front side of it looks like. So we want to make the volume so we can easily control it. So that's what we'll be doing in this video. So let's get to it. Very fast. Your meter, continuity. Remember, this is the wire that is picking up the signal, but it's good you cross check again. This is it, and this is where I pick my signal from. So you must be sure of the one that is picking the main signal. So it is this one I'm holding. Come, let me adjust this camera. Good. It is this one I'm holding. So that is why I put a knot on it. So this other one is the ground. If I touch the ground side of my speaker, so this is the ground. So all I need to do is, this is the one coming from the signal. So if your wire is not long, no problem. If it is long, then lucky you don't need to cut it anyhow. All you need to do is this. And another thing, it's good you cross check your volume. Maybe it's still good or not, so that you will not end up doing it and you'll be angry that it's not working. So at times a bad volume can cause it. So all you need to do is this. If you turn the volume this way, touch it, you see it's sounding because I've turned it this way. That is in clockwise. Remember the way I turn it. If you turn it this way, this is the ground. If you turn it this way, this is the ground. You understand now? So look at the way I turn it now. This is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. So this your number 3 is the ground. So all your ground will meet here. That is the ground coming from the input signal, and the input socket you want to put here too will be connected to that your ground, and we'll be using this socket here today. So we'll be using this one as our ground. So this is the ground side, this is the tip. You understand, the hot signal. So let's dive in and let's solve it very fast. So since my wire is very long, it's long, so I don't need to cut the wire anyhow. All I need to do is this, because your ground coming from the preamp and the one going to that socket, they will be on number 3, and since they will be on number 3, you don't need to cut that signal. So this is it now. This is my number 3. So all I need to do is go to number 3. I will just fold it a bit, because even though I cut it, I will still join it together. You understand? Because this one is coming to this place, the other one is sending to the socket. So since they are connected to a port, so no need of cutting it. All I need to do is just solder it. You understand? I put it in that pot now, and I will solder it. You can see it very simple. If you want to cut it, no wala. You understand? Just understand the way it works. That is what I'm trying to say. And it seems I was trying to explain how to check if your volume is good too, so that you will not solder and later realize the volume is bad. So touch it this way, you see it, that means to that direction it is good. If I turn it away to the other side, then that direction should not read again. You see now that it's not reading, you cannot hear any sound. But if I move to the other side now, it must grab at that point. If I turn it away, you see now it's working, but the reading will drop. You understand? So that shows it is good. So if you turn it to the clockwise moment, you gram nothing, anti-clockwise nothing, that volume is bad. Don't waste your time on it. Okay, so our ground now, remember number 3, this is our ground, which is a pure black one. So this is my ground signal now. So let's solder it up. Okay. I believe you see the way I showed it. Very simple. So our number 3 is connected. Remember, it's not touching this body, although sometimes we can use this number 3 to touch the body, you understand? But that one is more common in guitar. If you don't do that in this one, you don't have any issue, no problem, because we already have a connection with the panel, with the chassis already, so we don't have issue with that. So now, so we have the other one now. So for the other one, you know, this is the one coming from my preamp board. Now all I need to do is cut it now, so I'm free to cut this one. Where's my, okay, let me use my knife for now. Okay, I believe I'm not confusing anybody. Ground from this preamp and ground going to the socket connected on number 3. So now the ground now coming from the preamp now will enter this place. Mind you, it may enter here, it may enter here, it will still work, so don't get confused. But let's say it enters this place now. So let's put it inside this place. Remember, don't let any strand of wire be touching this chassis, else your volume will be mute, and you may be looking for what is not lost, thinking the problem is from somewhere else. So let's sew this one up too. I'm coming. Okay, good. So we have our input signal coming from our preamp now. Now this is the other one now, which is the one going to the socket. That one will now come to number 1. I believe we are getting this thing. I've tried to simplify it as much as possible. So this one is here now. You can sew it up too. So let's sew it. Good. Try they are not bridging. Understand? So you can cross check if your connection is firm and well tightened. So let's check now. This is the one going to the socket now. This is the main input signal going to our socket. Let's check, maybe it's connected to this. It's connected, we don't have issue. This is our ground. Let's see, going to the ground, we don't have issue with it. Let's see, maybe it's connected to the general ground. Yes, perfect. Now let's now look at the number 2, which is going to the major preamp. Good, everything is good. So this volume is good to go 100%. So the next thing to do is, we know we already connect this one and we don't have any issue, so the volume is working, but we need the place where our major signal will be coming through, which is the major socket here. So all we need to do is be sure of the ground. This is my ground. You see, I tie this place. Ordinarily, if you have color, let's say I use white for my signal and black for my ball, the wire I have is not long enough, and I don't like joining wire because they cause noise, especially at input state like this. Some of them generate some static noise, so which I don't like. So now put it here. This is the major input signal. Now remember, if you put your cord in, the body is the ground, the tip is the main signal. So this is where your tip will touch this upper side. So, and remember, this is our hot signal, so this one will come here. So let's put it inside now and let's sew it. Coming, let me just curve this wire. Alright, so let's sew it up. You can see it now. So So our major hot signal is here already. So main the ground now. This is where the ground will be coming to. And for the ground, just put it here. Just put it and solder it up together. And if you like, you can apply your lead first. Let's say for those of you that like doing this way, either way of soldering it to work. Just follow the pattern that is more easier for you. Understand, huh? So I have some lead on this place previously, so all I need to do is just apply it together. See, perfect. So our ground is connected now. Our hot signal here. So now the way it works is this. Remember, your plug will be connected to this place, and once it's connected, immediately you turn your volume this way. You know, this is to switch it off. If you turn it this way now, it will come up, it will work. If you turn it the other way, it will off. What happens is this. You know, this is the major input from the socket. This is the one from the preamp. Let me use something tiny so my finger will not confuse you. This is what I'm saying. Remember, our ground was number 3, which is this. Understand, this is our ground. So what happened is this. This is our ground. This is the one coming from the preamp, and this is the one coming from our socket. So what happened is, whenever you turn it this way around, the clockwise moment, the input socket, the signal coming from your jack plug, then to your preamp will connect together. You understand? But immediately you turn it the reverse way, what happens is you are trying to your preamp signal, whenever it's connected to the ground, it will be silent. You understand? So that's the way a volume works. So with this now, we can easily proceed and just, so for this one now, all I need to do is just put it here. I believe this video has really helped you a lot. At least you should be able to build your own. If you follow all my explanation 100%, you should. In fact, you must. If you build your own, just let me know in the comment section. I will be glad to see your own project too. Just tag me, I will check it out. And do well to like this video, subscribe for more helpful videos like this. For those of you looking for a way to start, I have a simple course on how to build your own amplifier from scratch. It's a very detailed video, very explanatory one. Just as a little token, you can check the link in the description. So it's just for a token. Then I have advanced course on how to build a power amplifier more advanced than this. You understand? Like a 2000 watt power amplifier whereby we'll be using 16 transistors. Yes, you know, this one is just 4. We'll be using 16 such a way that 8 aside. So it's a very detailed one. That one can power at least a pillar or speaker, whereby one side will drive your subwoofer, the other side will drive 2 double giant speaker, and it will sound perfect. And the rest, you can check the link. I have the link to the course. I'll be glad to see you guys. Thank you so much. So we've had the input socket there now. So for the cover at the front, all I need to do is just plug this cover. But let me show you. Let's do it together. Since we started this project together, let's do it together. But if you are in next, we are done with what we want to achieve here today. Unless for those that are willing to see this project to the end, you can still wait behind. So let's put this now here. This is what I'm trying to do. So you can see the front side now. That is where we'll put our, what's the so called? And get the screwdriver. Okay, so this is the front side of it. Remember, it was once an home theater. You know, that one cannot drive a real giant speaker, so that's why I decided to build this as a backup amplifier for emergency on stage. So at least even though it's just one giant speaker or two it can drive, that goes a long way in terms of emergency. I know some of you are saying just 4 transistor. You see, most of your combo you use that you buy, especially those big combo, what you have inside is just 4 transistor. It's just for 2 NPN and 2 PMP. That is what is inside most of them, most, except the high-end expensive ones. Those ones, they can increase it maybe to like just 3 pair. That's all. So it's not just all about the transistor, the low factor involved. Your transformer too matters, the size, the voltage output of it matters a lot. So let's put the volume to the front side of it now. So you may not be able, okay, you should be able to see it this way. Space is tight. Let's look at this plastic. Assuming my wire is very long, I should have put the volume inside, but I was considering how to cover it without cutting the wire, and that's why. But with what I'm seeing now, it seems I'll have to lose the bolt and put the, what's it so called, the volume first to the chassis. Seems that's the best option. Okay. Don't forget to like this video. See, I'm not hiding anything. I'm showing you my stress, my pain there. So then in case you encounter any tough time there, don't worry, face it. You see, it's able to enter conveniently now. So we can now put it inside. And we'll tie it up. This is my washer. I'll put it in. So I know this video is a bit long, but I'm trying to show you everything in detail, no skipping of anything. It's just raw truth, raw frat. So let's turn this one now. That space is tight. I don't have no plier, but let me see if this one can enter. Let's manage it. Let's manage what we have. You understand? It's just it's just a little challenge. Okay, let me see if see if our scissors can help us to serve as a nose plier. Okay, this seems to be working. Alright. So it's firm now. I want it more better, more firm. Okay. So we are good to go now. So you see now it's turning, no problem. I just wish I can make it more better. Because this is something you'll be using regularly. Okay, good. It's very firm now. So look at it now. So if I turn it this way, it will switch off. This way, it will come up. Alright, so now let's put it in gently. Yep. So let's put it in. Good. Perfect. So let's tie up all our boot. So good. So everywhere is good now. So we have our volume control working 100% perfect. So I can put a cover for the volume there now. Good. So this is to switch it off, this is to switch it on. Perfect. This is good. To switch it off. It's currently off now. If I turn it the other way, to switch it on. So that's good to go. Then we can easily put our chassis and cover everything up. But before we do that, there is still one more last step, which is very, very important for the safety of your amp. Remember, we are done with everything, but one more thing: fan. We need fan there. You understand? So what will happen is this, because this fan I have is a DC fan. If you look at the fan very well, look at it. If I plug this to the negative side and I plug this, I believe you can hear that sound. Hear it again. Do you notice it now? Okay, let me take the camera close so that you see it. Watch the fan. Watch the fan. It's working, you understand? But the challenge we have is the voltage that is coming up is around, what's it so called? We have 20 volt, you understand? But once it gets to the rectification stage, it will get to around close to 30 volts. So what we'll do is, and this fan is a 12 volt fan, so we need a voltage regulator. So I will be using 7805. So watch out for the next video where I will show you how we will pick our voltage from this capacitor, then we'll step it down to the level which is safe for this fan, and everywhere will be good. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this extent. Glad to see you guys. See you guys in my next video where we'll have a fan, and from there we'll couple everything. We are done 100% with this project. Thank you for watching up to this extent. Peace.